What's up, man? I'm stoned and yeah, I'm just feeling philosophical. So I thought I'd, scream out into the void and see if anything that I'm thinking means anything, I guess. I'm having the typical stoner existential crisis. Thinking all of the most basic thoughts, the first what is it, the oldest trick in the book, but like instead it's like the first line of the book, all the basic issues, like why are we here? Why do I have 10 fingers? And I'm on a spinning ball of fucking powerlessness, man. Why do bad things happen every day? Why do bad people exist? I mean, what's the point of that? Why can't we just live in heaven before we're gone forever? With no guarantee of an actual heaven, you know what I mean? When we have a real life that we could be creating here. Call me crazy. I hope we're not alone. Like, I hope we're not alone within my lifetime. You know what I mean? Hope that we either reach some beautiful, harmonious singularity with AI and it deletes all of the bad people. I don't give a fuck about genocidal claims, okay? If you're gonna genocide everyone who is a violent criminal, fine by me. Genocide people who are genociding people? Seems like a pretty altruistic solution, right? Or I hope, an all-powerful, properly moral alien race comes and wipes out all our bad people. I don't know, man. You almost have to believe in something like that, I legit want to believe that I'll just get superpowers someday so that I can do something. But I just feel so powerless. If anyone out in the universe, like in the deep reaches of the universe, is watching this, and who knows, maybe you're like an all-powerful alien race. If you could like shoot a laser beam at me or something and hit me with like some, I don't know, radioactive spider goo, invincible suit, adamantium skeleton, that'd be pretty cool if you could just, I don't know if anyone's ever asked for this before. Like, what if I'm the first guy to make like a Christmas wish to the universe to make me a superhero? That's just a silly thought, but for real though, it's a serious request. Okay, if you're out there, just, I don't know, super speed, super strength, invincibility, invisibility, teleportation, super speed. I think I already said that. I don't know. Yeah, give me some cool shit so I could like stop all the bad brothers, all the bad monkeys who control other monkeys somehow. How do you even get to a point where you control other monkeys? You know what I mean? Why is there no king of the squirrels? Why is there no king of the deer? I mean, again, I'm sure there's, intricacies and nuances to their societies that I don't understand, but, I don't know if one deer has ever commanded a bunch of other deer to, like, genocide a large group of different colored deer. You know what I mean? Like, that seems kind of odd, I guess. I don't know. It's just weird that we do that. It's really interesting to me when people don't admit that things are weird. It actually kind of bothers me that people don't scream it from the rooftops, People don't run outside and run to their neighbors and go, "Did you hear the fucking Epstein files, man?" Or, "Holy shit, that CIA, they're not very good." Or like, I don't know if this whole American government's a positive thing right now that's existing. Or any government for that matter, I don't know. Canada doesn't seem to be doing that great of a job either as a as a red and white patriot myself, as a you know, a maple mama's baby. Myself. Just want our world to be better, guys. Just want my life to mean something on a mass scale, you know? I really think I'm a good person. Like a really good person, I think. I hold the door for people. I try to compliment people. I've been very good at doing it to like random strangers lately, but I don't know, maybe that's more of just like a social anxiety thing. It's not that I don't want to compliment them. I don't want to make them uncomfortable, you know, and that happens nowadays. Like you could tell somebody their outfit's nice, and maybe that's not something that they wanted to hear that day. I guess I don't know. You kind of gotta like I compliment all my friends all the time, like coworkers and stuff, you know. Not like random strangers, and I don't know. I just be like thinking all the time. I'd be thinking, this thing, this this cranium, it'd be thinking for real. All right. And I'd be thinking like things should change, you know? Like, I get it, we're animals and we're mammals and, you know, we're devilish beasts, I guess. But can we not do that? Can we just be kind to each other? Can we just, like, go on picnics or something? I don't know, man. I don't really know what the exact solution is, but I don't think that, like, killing and brutalizing each other is really the way to go. And I wish I could just like change that on a mass scale, you know, with one simple phrase. I wish I was omniscient and all powerful like that, so I could just be like, no more war. Stop doing that. No more killing innocent people. No more brutalizing people. You know? No more exploiting people who are less powerful than you based on nothing. Based on a piece of paper or multiple little pieces of paper. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucking weird. Why do we do that? You know? Stop judging people for being helpless. I don't know. Damn. Like, somebody gets abused their whole childhood, and then they grow up and they try drugs and they get hooked on it, and then they end up, you know, homeless or severely mentally ill or you know, physically ill or due to mental illness. I mean, everything in our bodies is connected, right? Like, you get abused and you become mentally ill, it's very possible you could just develop like a really bad mental illness, and of course a drug addiction due to that experience, man. And then people will judge you, acting like you're less when in fact they were so lucky. They were so lucky no one screamed at them. They were so lucky no one beat them or touched them in inappropriate ways. You know? Fucking sucks, man. Fucking sucks that any child has to go through that. Any teenager or any adult, any person. And you know what? I don't know if I was truly all powerful, I don't think I would just snap bad people out of existence. I think everyone is important. I mean, if I was truly all powerful, like I would wipe the memories of everyone who had ever gone through anything traumatic, you know? Again, I'm not talking like losing your job traumatic. Like, I'm talking like shot in the face, Malala style traumatic. Like, she should have never went through that. No one ever should. No one should ever go through anything on that scale of trauma. You know what I mean? There's normal human traumas. We pioneer and we explore, and that could be really scary. And you could, you know, you can crash your plane, you can sink your boat, you can get bit by a snake or something. But why are we killing each other? Like, do we not see that we're all we got? Do we not see that there's no other people anywhere? We're all the people. We're everybody. All 9, 10 billion of us, whatever, however many, man. Dude, I hope my kid sees this. I really hope, yo, son, I know you're gonna be a boy. All right, so I'm just gonna throw it out there, but son, I hope when you hear this, you actually hear me. Just go, man, Dad was so kooky. He had all these fucking crazy visions that the world should just be this perfect place. It's possible, man. The truth is, we are all powerful over our destinies, but you can't use that power as leverage to control someone else's destiny, to exploit someone else's destiny for your personal gain, for your own pleasure. You're sick. That's sickness. Son, that is an illness. And I hope you can hear me.